Welcome to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad, where we play games slowly and most often badly. Today, we are back with some more Fallout New Vegas, and I apologize for my voice being very nasally today. I am not feeling 100%. We are in the town of Novac, and the question I asked you folks was, how do you want us to deal with the Bright Followers, who are some folks we saw a dead body of earlier, and we're going to deal with today? And you guys didn't respond. Which means, obviously, you want me to help them.
Welcome to the Dino Bite.
So we're going to help them.
Well, there...
Do you sell guns?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes. Sure thing. Have a look.
Right. So, this guy is the, store where you're able to start getting some really nice things. Hyper Breeder, which is microfusion weapon that's pretty powerful. Some Power Fist, that gun, which is excellent in a run that wouldn't be this run. But most importantly for me today, grenades. We're gonna clear out my inventory to start with a really nice clean slate today. You know what? Hold on one sec. First off, I want to get dressed properly, right? Because we have to look our best. Look our spiffy. I don't want to wear that. No. I'm not with the Legion. Don't worry about that.
Welcome back.
I actually didn't want to steal your dinosaur.
Sure thing. Have
You
a
don't
look.
appear to care that I did, so that's fine. Alright. Oh, and a battle rifle. That's the first instance of a battle rifle I believe we've seen. Dynamite, yep. Frag grenade, frag grenade, frag grenade, frag grenade, please. What do we got? Laser pistol. This plasma pistol. These throwing spears. These two tire irons. The glasses. This Legion armor. I'll keep the Ranger helmet. That's pretty good. The duster and I'll keep the sheriff hat. I quite like it. Get rid of the veteran helmet. All right. Get rid of some absinthe. We got else down here. Some wine. Some scotch. And let's get rid of some miscellaneous maybe. What do we got? Camera, carton. Dinosaur. Fission battery. Okay. What else do we need? We could use some ammo. Do we have any more 40 millimeters? Any more grenades? No? It's unfortunate. Okay. In that case, do we have any shotgun shells? We do. Just 20 gauge? And some 12 gauge special. Okay, that's fine. I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat who shot me in the head. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if
That's a
that's
shame.
what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him.
Oh.
His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
Thank you for that. Okay, so is Manny up here or is this Boone? Manny! Look at that face.
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
He has something of mine.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own.
Do you?
Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Sure. What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
It'd mean a lot to me.
So, I like Manny. Manny, basically two of the more interesting characters in the game. Boone, who we won't be friends with because he likes the NCR and we aren't really great friends with them. And Manny. Manny, not a companion, but, you know, clearly he likes it here. Which is something you don't see from a lot of the other characters in the game.
Careful. They got spies all over.
Oh, we'll talk to you later. Yeah, you don't hear a lot of people in the game actually implying that they enjoy, you know, living somewhere, which is interesting. He does. Like, clearly this Novac, despite being really a dump, is actually a great place to live for these folks. Alright, and here's our first indication that things are not going to be that easy. A nice glowing one, giving off a subtle tick of radiation. This path is incredibly easy to get down if you're running a luck, snipey, shooty build. I'm using shotguns, so we're going to see how this goes. I think I'll be okay, because I'm pretty sure that no one here has a lot of damage threshold. But, we'll see. So yeah, knowing what you guys have chosen in the past, I have made the decision that we're going to help these folks. And we're going to spend this episode attempting to help these fine people in Novac and the Bright followers who are taking up residence in this silo over here. Which I know is very clearly what you guys all want. Your voting has indicated to me that what you're really concerned with is sort of the well-being of society, and that I'm really a paragon of good in the wastes. A rebar club, the first of many. If you're coming through here, you need to grab all the rebar clubs. They're super heavy, bring a pack mule with you, but they are ridiculously helpful when it comes to being able to purchase stuff back in town. Like, absurdly so. And as we fill up, I'll show you guys. It's a pretty wonderful thing. Okay. Nothing in the footlocker? Alright. So this is clearly a little prospector station. An area where folks could trade, get some meds, get some food, it appears. Take a break. My, that is dark. Hold on. We're going to give ourselves a little while. The one thing I hate pretty heavily in this game is when it gets dark, man, it gets dark. I mean, it's realistic. You shouldn't see more than a foot in front of your face in the dark, but, you know, at the same time, it's not really conducive to what I'm trying to do here in recording. Alright. Can I get a sight on them net? Nope. And here we go. Here are the ghouls they were talking about. Or are they? This place is absolutely crawling with them, and I don't believe they have really any meaningful damage threshold, so this should be okay. That one like a champ. Oh, I'm not wearing armor. Okay, hold on. Everyone, hold on while I change my clothes. There we go. Wow, that one took quite a few shells. No damage threshold, but my, has a lot of health. Alright. We can see basically everything around here because of Edie's enhanced sensors, which is good, because this place is a little bit difficult due to the sheer volume of enemies. Also, unfortunately, I'm thinking that this this lovely shotgun is probably starting to reach the end of its useful life. This. Yeah, this shotgun, I believe, is starting to... Oh! Kill cam. Starting to reach the end of its useful, viable life. And I will very, very rapidly have to switch over to something else. The good news is that weapons are not going to be difficult to find. A recharger pistol, that is timely. Some missiles, some microfusion cells, everything good in the world. So now here's some more ghouls. Here are the dead ghouls. Now previously the game called them bright followers. Now they're calling them just straight up ghouls. A laser RCW, that's an interesting weapon. It's a weapon that I'm willing to bet a lot of you probably haven't used a whole bunch in the game if you played. It is basically the submachine gun variant, I believe. Let's just grab that. Show this off. It uses E-packs. It looks like a Tommy gun. You see the E-cells loaded into a drum. It has that front hand grip, nice rail. Might as well show this off. This is not the type of weapon that I'm particularly good using, but...
Hey! Over here! Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Alright.
Get moving.
You know, normally I would have killed these people. But, you know, we're trying to be friends now. We're trying to be friends. Right? We're gonna help everybody. That's what we want out of this Let's Play, right? Exactly. By the way, this place is booby-trapped to a level that's borderline unacceptable. So we just need to make sure that we don't step into a bear trap. Ooh, another RCW. Okay. Let's combine these two together. Make one much nicer one. Look at that. 10 damage, 89 DPS. Meaning that this thing is going to shoot super fast. Get ready for that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. As you can see, this thing is no joke. The reload time is exceptionally fast. It burns through ammo exceptionally quickly. It is the submachine gun variant of the laser family. Alright, that's probably enough out of that for right now. We also got I think we got 2 plasma defenders. These are interesting weapons. Weapons I don't understand what they were trying to accomplish with. It is a slow-firing plasma weapon that hits somewhat hard. I just don't understand what it does differently than the plasma pistol in this game. I mean, it clearly is a higher damage, but... yeah, I don't know the niche that this thing is supposed to fill. Doesn't mean I won't use it. But we get to help these people. That's really what our agenda is for today. How can we help these people? Alright, now if you have never played the game before, there is, in this building, a safe. Right here. There's a body next to the safe. And that body has a hunting revolver. Something that is a very high-level weapon that you can get really early here. The only problem is it's really, really exceptionally difficult to find ammo for it this early. So you can find it here, and that's kind of nice, but then what do you do with it? already cleared this out. Okay. Let's head this way. I super wish I knew where my robot was, but he'll get me some XP, it's fine. I might as well just pick all the locks in the world right now. There's my robot. Thank you, robot. C4 plastic explosive. Oh, that's exciting. There we go. I'm wondering if when I was outside I just wasn't hitting them with enough pellets, because he went down mighty easy. Conductor. If this were Fallout 4, we would be looting every aspect of this place for all of its wonderful wonder glue and screw-yielding items. Alas, it is not. Which means that it's just truly actually junk in this game. With the exception of a very small handful of recipes. Alright, so obviously you're seeing that this is the probably richest area in the game. In terms of just getting items. I mean, look at the number of plasma defenders, and look at the price. 2,300 now. Rebar clubs. 400. Recharger pistol. 600. I mean, it is tremendously impressive. And we will do the lore in here a little bit later, because we're obviously going to spend a little bit of time here. But I'll cut down the lore, so at least we can understand what's going on. But this is a missile test site. This is is it Repcon? Oh, no. Okay. It's a little scary there. Where's my robot? This is what I have a robot for. Why is my robot not helping with this? Thank you. About time, robot. Mutilated legs. So that's interesting. Nightkin. To the warped out versions of super mutants, and ghouls. In some cases desiccated ghouls, but also these more developed looking ghouls whose bodies are strewn about all over the place. So what exactly happened here? Well, we are going to find out here in a second. But just remember, we're here to help these people.
All right, Smoothskin, I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Okay, Mr. Ghoul. Wait for it. And payoff. It's not a ghoul.
But are you ugly? Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Yeah, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either.
Your skin looks pretty smooth to me.
Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're turning over a new lead on life, right? We're good people now. We're not gonna get upset by what he just said. You know, it wasn't exactly nice, but we're gonna let it go, guys. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. It's gonna be okay. Just gonna recycle some ammo really quick, but it's okay. No, it's okay. They just don't understand. I'm just borrowing this. I mean, it's pretty clear you guys don't necessarily need it. Hi, Jason.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond.
Oh, religious type.
Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
You know what? You're in luck. Today, I am here to help you with your great journey. But who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
I mean, I haven't seen any yet, but that's okay. Your last name is Bright. That's pretty funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now. Before the Great War, even. Truly does the Creator author a destiny for each and every one of us.
So that's interesting, right? He is a ghoul from before the Great War, so he survived the radiation storms, and he's been alive to this day. What is the Great Journey, by the way?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants.
That's not very nice.
The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
You know, you're pushing my patience here, but tell me more about this far beyond.
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
Tell me about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
Done.
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
You're so lucky, I'll take care of them.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
All right. You know, we're so helpful. We're the helpful people in the world. We're gonna go clear up their demon problem for them. Now, demons are obviously those purple nightkin that we saw running or corpsed out all over the place. But they're in luck because we've turned over a new lead on life. We're helpful now. We're gonna help these people make it out of here alive. Because you know what? That is just the kind of people that we truly are. We're truly the most helpful of helpful people. Mr. Robot, I'm going to give you some heavy things to carry. I'd appreciate if you carried it without complaining. Thank you. Almost 50, that'll work. 40, that'll do. Okay, Repcon Basement. Let's go find us some demons. And we will still do all the lore. I'll try to hold that off for the end of the episode. Alright, we clearly see some enemies in here.
What's that, Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask.
Alright.
Hi, human. Why you come here?
I came here on behalf of the ghouls upstairs.
A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious. You mean the ones upstairs? Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways. I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am. They attack you on sight. Ghouls too. They crazy.
Okay.
Your ghoul friends have to wait until you find what Antler brought us to get.
What did Antler bring you to get? Maybe I can help you.
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search.
Why can't you search that last room?
A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This
Okay.
ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Antler says you are solution.
So Antler is that skull right there. I'll find your stockpile.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside, not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Okay. You seem stable. So, you know, you obviously can't continue to live. Right? Because you are truly unstable. Let's see if I can do what I want to do here. Cowboy repeater. Watch this. See that little antler? By shooting him, I have aggroed this guy. Oh, you shrugged that off like a champ. Okay. Perhaps mistakes were made. Come on. Come on, Dopey. Okay. Just take these with us. I'll take your bumper sword, because that thing is freaking sweet. And, did that solve it, or I gotta take them all out? I bet you I had to take them all out. Oh, I gotta get rid of them all now. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll do the reverse of what we just did. We'll do a frag mine.
You die now.
We are really paragons of good in this episode. It feels good to be good, right? It feels good to be good, you know? We're just helping these people live their lives the way they want to live their lives. And that's good. That's great, actually. Just, you know, future-proof a little bit, hang out in here. Yeah, so, I mean, we are clearly on the side of all that is right and just here. That feels great. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna, you know, just massacre these mindless things. Just to, you know, use lethal force. It's really what's for the best, clearly. We'll just, in there, one over here, one right here. Yeah, there we go. See? Look at this. We are just the shining light in the wasteland. We're just doing the Lord's work here. That's all. Very clearly not evil. Not evil at all. I know there's another one around here. Oh, son of a bee. Get behind me. By the way, if they hit me, I'm basically going to turn into paste. So that's why I'm keeping some level of distance between myself and them. I'm very well aware of the fact that even though I am in the hands of angels right now. You know, the Lord is my shepherd. Fear, whatever. Whatever parable you want to go with. But yeah, I know that I'll turn to a thick red paste if I try to go one-on-one with these guys. So we're gonna use the robot to tank it. Alright. Let's head to the basement proper. Which, by the way, is its own method of solving this. Naked jailer. Oh, you have an incinerator. Okay. Okay. We can't have that. Ooh, nice shot. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be a little bit tough. A little tough. Can I get him? Yeah, okay. See? This is... There was an explosion of some descript right ahead of me there. See? Look at that. We did it. What do we got for that? Like a heavy incinerator? What's that? Is that it? Are we good? Report that the Nightkin are all gone. Let's go visit that ghoul and let him know that, you know, it took care of business. That crack shot of a ghoul. So as an alternative way to clear this mission, you can go and tell this guy, hey, please come down, and he'll say, no, thank you, I have something I gotta do. You'll do that thing for him, nail board, and he will say thank you, and then go away. Alternatively, shoot all the Nightkin.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey.
And then come talk to him.
You're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Can I walk in? I feel like you're gonna do bad things because the text just glitched out. You know what? You know what? It's okay. I don't even need to talk to you. If it's glitched, it's glitched. I don't even need to talk to you. That is how in the right I am. I don't need your sniper rifle. I don't need your assistance. You can live up there for the rest of time. Let's go tell Jason Bright that we did this. He'll be so thrilled. They'll be able to go on their great journey. We almost certainly are done dealing with them, right? I mean, it's not like an RPG has ever had a multi-stage quest, right? Feels good to do good. Feels good to do good. Alright, Jason, I cleared the Repcon basement for you. Where are you at? Now look at these guys now. They're in their, you know, their follower robes. Which is funny. Now wait for this.
Is the way clear?
Yeah, it's totally clear. Go for it.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site.
Yes,
I hope
do
you will
that.
come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
I absolutely will. Go for it, my friends. Wait. Oh, they don't do it quite yet. Okay, we'll keep them in the basement. You'll see. Super funny thing happens. Nothing in the tool cabinet. What do we got? Anything good? Nope. But you know what? It's okay. We didn't need a big reward because we are on the side of the angels here. Ah, there we go. They are all wearing spacesuits. This is a rocket test site. What do you think these crazy people are going to do? That's right. They're going to get a rocket and they're going to blast themselves off to the far beyond. But you know what? We're not here to judge. We're not here to judge. We are good. We are just. We have done everything the way we should do. We cleared these monsters from the basement. We allowed these people to go on their journey to the great far beyond. Allow them to come past that area down here. By the way, this is like junk basement numero uno. So if we need to do some crafting after, we'll come back here. We do look pretty awesome, gotta say. I do need some reinforced armor, but then we will be good to go. I don't know if anyone saw, they got the Fallout, or potentially a new Bethesda Fallout product on Amazon. And I tremendously hope that it is a remastered version of this, because that would just make my life. Can you imagine this on Fallout 4's engine, where we could actually go and build things in the middle of the desert? That would be amazing. And here's our very own spacesuit and spacesuit helmet. Let's look at it. Actually, let's collapse these first. Perfect. Alright, spacesuit. 10 damage threshold, 40 rad resistance, and 4. This is actually better than what we're going to have for the vast majority of the game. Pretty much right until we get like really good armor. So yeah, we're going to walk around in a spacesuit, which is totally normal.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing.
Okay.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
You know what? Ordinarily, I would call you names, I'd call you crazy, I'd sabotage rockets. Let's just talk about Chris for a second.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
You know what? Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank...
You know what? I have enough. That's enough. I'm not thrilled about how they're treating Chris, but you know what? You know, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Let's just get their rockets going so that these fine people can take their rocket ride to wherever it is they're going.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the great journey.
So it's going to use these... You know, how can I help? I don't even care. How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly, That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad.
Okay.
It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them. Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
Okay.
All right.
We need atomic fuel, and we need thrust control modules. Before we go anywhere, though, let us go take a trip to a place we haven't been in a while. Come on. We're gonna run back to Good Springs really quick, because I need to dump some stuff off. And this is one of the reasons why I was happy to not wipe out Good Springs. Because now I have a viable place to go back and dump my junk. So, we're going to go find them their fuel. We're going to find them the thrust modules. We are completely in the clear. We're doing great work helping these people. We should feel great about that. We really should. Just take all this perspective. I need all of your ammo.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yeah, I do actually. Let's see. Need some more mines for sure. I need all the 20. I need all the friggin' ammunition I humanly can. And in return, I will give you broken incinerator, this knife, this hunting revolver I'll never use, this machete, that machete, all these machetes, that nail board, all the rebar clubs in the world, and this laser pistol, and this, and also that. And this, and you could also give me some stim packs, that'd be wonderful. And I don't even care that I'm not wearing my good gear right now, because I think, after buying a handful of little things, that we are going to be in good shape. Bumper sword I won't use, except, thank you.
Another satisfied customer.
I am satisfied, thank you. See, when we're running around the wasteland, we're not out immediately. Isn't it a nicer place? It feels like a nicer place. We are truly, truly in the right here, and we can feel really good about that. Let's go feel more in the right by finishing this quest now that I have actual loot space. Hello, Novac. You know what? We don't often have this opportunity, but as Spaceman Spacey, let's go talk to this woman here. She is a doctor, right? That looks like a doctor.
What can I do for you?
Can you fix me up? Here's 50 caps. Thank you. Now I'm not dead. That's a pretty good trade-off if you think about it. 50 caps, you know, in terms of junk, is basically nothing. Alright. Let's take Maria the Mohave in her lovely spacesuit, and let's run up the way to the scrapyard. We will dig up those graves later. No, we can't do it anymore, right? We're good.
Careful.
We're good people now.
They got spies all over.
Yep, spies all over. Old Lady Gibson scrapyard, and beyond that, someplace we'll go a little bit later. Giant power station. Alright, this is Gibson's scrapyard. And since I am filthy rich, this should be no problem bartering my way through this. First, let's just make sure that I'm wearing the appropriate clothing. I believe there's a barter check here.
Hi there.
Oh,
I'm
she
Old
flipped
Lady
up real quick.
Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so
Ooh,
it's
we
off
need to go there for
limits
that
to
reason.
prospectors.
Do you have any thrust control modules, perchance?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
You know what? Just take it.
Pleasure.
We're here to help.
Subject E, diagnosis complete.
Okay,
Begin
here
recording.
we go.
My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Interesting. Continue.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
So he is iBot Duraframe Subject E. ED. Isn't that neat? So that's the first part. When he hears certain keywords, he triggers special playback logs that eventually allow you to upgrade them. So it's neat. It's a neat little thing. Now, we also need to go get ourselves some chemicals. And there's a couple different ways I believe you can do this. You can actually buy all the rockets that he has, the novelty rockets, that are actually full of radioactive chemicals. So the backstory is that Repcon had these rockets that were being sold as souvenirs, and the material inside of it was actually truly dangerous. And kids drank it and died because kids are dumb, and that's what they do. And they couldn't sell any of the rockets, so they're currently still sitting in the sort of aft portion of this giant dinosaur. The other way that I personally find more interesting is that there is a world drop of this stuff not that far away. And I think it's more interesting because it's one of those storytelling through environment type things. There is a old scrapyard over here. You can see it, the ruins, that we're going to find our material in. Now, clearly going and just simply buying the materials is the easiest outcome. No doubt about that. But I think this is most interesting. Are you okay? No, that's fine. That's actually okay. Glitched out into that rock. That's okay. I'll just harvest your tasty meat. Scavenger. There's my igniting agent, and a radiation suit, and Mr. Radical's journal. Okay, I'll bite. Let's play this. Where is it? Mr. Radical's journal. Day 1, I love the suit. Can scavenge anywhere now. Screw the rads. I hereby christen myself Mr. Radical. Get it? Ha. Day 4, suit passed first test with flying yellow. Overnight visit to Yucca Mountain. Didn't go too deep because something big moving around further down tunnel. Rad level high, even where I was, and I didn't feel a tickle. Go rad suit, go! Day 5, vomited all morning. Didn't splash on suit, or I'd be pissed. I must be something I ate. Day 9, exciting. Ran across old woman's scrapyard. Bought glowing canister for measly 50 caps. Heading for Clark's Field to prove suit at higher rad levels. If it holds up, I'm going to pop this jar of goo open and pour it all over myself. I bet I could even swim with this stuff if I had enough of it. Oh, yeah. It didn't work. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It didn't work. Come on. Come on, Jared. Hit the buttons in the correct order. It is truly Russian roulette every time that I hit fast travel in this game. How far am I away from a level up, by the way? Very close. I think I'll get it. Well, before we turn this quest in, let's go enjoy us some lore now that we've cleared the top floor of this place out. So this is the rep contest facility, and throughout it, we found a bunch of stealth boys, and the Nightkins were here looking for stealth boys. So let us read some terminals and try and discover what on earth was actually going on here. I need a live terminal. I know there's one or two around here. Is it over here? Yep, live terminal. Public kitchen. To all RepCon employees, hello everyone. Please remember there's a kitchen is a privilege and not a right. Please clean up after yourselves and remember that a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. So this is RepCon and RobCo. It appears that they were going under some sort of merger. First off, let me say everyone here is really excited about the merger. It's super to be part of a company as exciting as RobCo. Have we got some kinks in the supply chain? Yesterday, a bunch of crates got delivered here containing two gross of devices called Stealth Boys. Is it okay if I ask what these things are? Do they really make you invisible? That sounds wild. What will RobCo think of next? Let me know if the shipment came here by mistake. No problem if it didn't. I bet you can have a lot of fun with these things. Thanks, Bill Martin. So, 2 gross, which is I believe 144 per gross, of the Stealth Boys came to this location. And there's a private server that they set up here. See, please make sure your people are ready for the RobCo visit. We are down to negotiating on what the project is worth. So the better the experiment goes tomorrow, the better for all of us. Sir, I have my team looking into what happened yesterday. I was assured by my best people that the experiment would go off without a hitch. We're starting cleanup of the affected area today, but I'm told it may take decades for the radiation to clear completely. Just make sure someone is punished for this. This has significantly reduced our position with RobCo. I want them to know that we can keep our house in order. So, there is a delivery of Stealth Boys that showed up. Is there anything new over here? A delivery of Stealth Boys showed up to this location. In the middle of them trying to negotiate a merger or some kind of co-project with RobCo. So then it appears that this person, Martin, is retiring. Be related. Little hula desk ornament. Cake. Are you kidding me? We've been planning Martin's party for months now and you forgot to order the cake? There's no way we are going to find some place to deliver one out here on this kind of notice. Go to the break room and find something everyone to eat at the party. Gordon. Okay, so just a little bit of inter-office things going on. Well, to the second floor and let's see what else there is. Alright, I believe this is where it sort of all pieces together. This is the management office. You can tell by the much larger desk and the obligatory safe in the back here. Take that, thank you. We finished converting the old generator room into storage as you requested. If you need to get access to the safe, the password is RepCon. Thanks, Bill. Well, I can't say I'm surprised you were a devious worm when we started here all those years ago. I guess someone has to take the blame. It may well be your old friend. That waste spill never would have happened if you didn't push the team so hard, or if you paid for actual competent personnel. I'll be happy to take my retirement package. Good riddance to you and this has taken place, Martin. I believe there is a handful more lore that we can scrape together, but I might have to go exploring for it. But you know what? I'll just summarize that all together. So they got a shipment of stealth boys, and they were thoroughly abused and used all over the shop to cause chaos. Which ordinarily not a big deal, just silly pranks, right? But apparently these guys are just so incompetent and just so focused on messing around about at work that the experiment they're working on actually goes horrendously wrong. And because they're dealing with radioactive materials, it's not just, oops, you know, I blew a fuse or whatnot. It's, oops, I crashed a giant radioactive, a giant radioactive rocket. So that's not great. But yeah, there is a little bit more in here you can read. I believe it might be in the basement. We're going to worry about that right now. Almost went the wrong way. Actually might be in here. Are you gone now? Yes, you are. Okay, so this place is booby-trapped to the nines. So we need to be super careful. When I say super careful, I mean, like, see that right there? That's a freaking mine. Yup, the place has landmines littered everywhere. This guy who was up here, no freaking joke. He really booby-trapped this place. He was eating rad roaches, which is an interesting little side note. So he was catching them and then eating the rad roach meat. You saw it on the plate there. Here's the terminal I need. Okay, shipment mistake. This is one we already read. Workplace misbehavior. In light of yesterday's upsetting events, all employees are hereby directed to give a thorough reading of Repcon's sexual harassment and workplace behavior policies. Also, while it's not explicitly stated in the employee handbook, unauthorized use of military equipment against fellow employees is ground for immediate termination. Sincerely, Daniel Knevet, HR manager. Hi, Rob Ghost Supply. We are sending back 2 crates of devices labeled Stealth Boys back to you. According to the manifest, each crate contained 1 gross of the devices. As a result of employee misbehavior, not mine, 1 crate was open and is missing 5 Stealth Boys. Sorry about that. Sincerely, Sanjeev Rajan, custodian. So, those boxes full of Stealth Boys were shipped here. Shenanigans went on. But when we were in the safe earlier down that the hunting revolver was next to, you actually see that there were 2 Stealth Boys in there. So 3 were misappropriated, right? 3 were used inappropriately by employees, and then management set aside 2 of them as a rainy day fund for them to maintain. So it's just an interesting little bit of storytelling. I do not want to. I want to disarm that. And I'd like to disarm this string, please. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. At this point, I could use all of the landmines that I humanly can get. So we're going to go around and clear this out real quick. Isn't that freaking amazing? Disarm that tripwire. Disarm the rig shotgun. Disarm the other rig shotgun. Grab that 12 gauge round and watch this. This is, I think, my favorite. First off, he does a double mining, which is just obscene. That's leg clearing. So he set up this terminal as if the guys were going to come over and look at it. Watch what happens when I click it. Isn't that awesome? That guy went as far as to rig a terminal to explode. For guys who are very clearly out of their mind, and under no circumstances would pose any sort of threat. It's just an interesting little bit. Alright, let's get back to the mission at hand. We need to help these guys, right? need to help these guys. We need to help them. Game is still telling me that Game is still telling me that I've gotten disarmed traps and I'm getting free stuff from that, which is good. Alright, Chris, what are you going to say?
Have you found the components we discussed?
I actually have, Chris. Here are the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition. All I need now is the igniting agent we discussed earlier.
You know, as it turns out, Chris, I have an entire container of that.
Yes, that's the stuff. And the container's shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin. Hello.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits.
That's a bit sad.
To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hello.
Chris, how do you feel about this?
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
Chris, it's very clearly lethal radioactive crap in that place. Come on, man.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
You're gonna be a saint, Chris. Saint Chris. You're Saint Chris.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
Oh, Lord, no. Go to Novac.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novac.
Now, see, we've gotten him to rejoin human society. We have the Bright followers, and they're in good shape, right? We're gonna send them on their way to the Promised Land. We've truly done great work today. And I know this is exactly what you wanted to see, right? You wanted to see me play it by the book, straight up and down. You know, the nicey nice McNicerson guy. You wanted the paragon of good. Alright, so here we are. This is the Repcon rocket launching center. It's right outside from where they were all held up at the start of the mission. We set a dome over there where the rockets will take off, and what do we have? Science of 54. Okay. You know, do you have a mentat really quick that we can take? Yeah. Let's just pop a quick mentat. And, really help these people out. Yep, it feels good to do good things. And we're liked for that. So on that note, I think it is time to call it for today after this nice, lovely little level up. We're gonna take some science, and we're gonna start to put some in energy weapons. 40 on that. And a little bit in sneak, because I think that will come in handy here shortly. Yeah, so that is that. We have helped the Bright Followers on their path to their final destination. Equally as importantly, Chris is going to live back among human society.
What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
So he will be, again, brought back into the fold of humanity. And, yeah, probably most importantly of all, I have a whole bunch of caps from this, which is lovely. Oh, on that note, we'll, just hang out in this lovely, lovely room right here. We're in our lovely, lovely spacesuit. We're going to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate everyone who watches this. For the next episode, I would like to know if we need to go cleanse Helios 1. Helios 1 is that large solar facility that we saw right outside of Old Lady Gibson's scrapyard. And she herself told us that the NCR is there. So, is that something we need to go deal with now? Or can they wait? If they wait, we're going to head on towards New Vegas, and I could realistically see us reaching New Vegas at the end of the next episode if we don't go purge Helios 1. But I'll leave that up to you guys. Drop a comment in this video or on my weekly Twitter post that I pinned to my profile, and let me know what it is that you'd like me to do next. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great night.